better stop. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer.
PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Carr going to throw right away. There's Chris Olave. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Here's Carr to throw. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 15-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown! Chris Olave, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
People are getting paid. People are cashing checks.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, They're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Let's go, let's go.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Colts at 4-3, a game over 500. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Richardson looking to throw this. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Alontae Taylor to return it. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3. On play action. Now Carr. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
There you go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
70 Ranger.
Second down. Here's Richardson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. He gets away from one. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Fighting through. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
7:34. 6:37.
From midfield, here's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, what are we doing? Hey, you're not quick enough.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Saints. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Boys, we got this.
21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On third down, here's Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. On the option to give to Taylor here. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. This taken in by Downs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. There, Richardson back to throw it. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 72 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Flush to his right. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they'll use him a lot in the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Ready? Right there, baby. Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, this has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Extra point gain is up and good. And cut the lead 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
What now?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. Tries the left side and finds Olave. 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Tucker. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Quick throw to Olave. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Carr. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Carr. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Carr going to throw. Now he's forced out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Play action. Now it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The kick by Lutz is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Colts 7.
That was nice.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive?
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Isaiah McKenzie, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Richardson will throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Tucker, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
93.
Carr now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He completes it to Olave. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and
19 Lions.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Bro, my man just trying to live his life. These dudes are dog shit, and I can't get a break, though.
He doesn't scramble for first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be
it was you this time. I was saying, man, I got another injury, dog.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational.
Bro, I already have 3.
Now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots.
Well, clearly it don't change anything for this. My dudes are playing like ass.
Nice play there.
They go play action with Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor.
Why he running weird? I'm sure you didn't see it, but he was running like high stepping. Yeah, that was weird.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete.
I think it's my defense that is making me the most frustrated because Olave is being doubled. So that pass he got, that deep one, he was man covered with cover 3 behind him, and he still just beat it all. I don't really know.
Third quarter here in Indy.
Nah, that I'm cool with. I'm cool with that part. No, the pass you did, the deep pass that got you there.
Here's Richardson being chased out left.
Thank you.
Got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts are
I literally, like I joked in the chat, but I literally feel helpless. Like I don't feel like I've been able to do anything.
Go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
This is 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Carr. The pass caught by Olave. And he's going to get this one.
Bro, I'm having so many injuries.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Olave holds it in. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
Bro, you got that meta shit or something. That shit is open every single time.
53 yards. Boy, this has just
been bro, stop. You know that shit. You know what that shit is. Oh man, that's trash. Literally knew it was there and it still went over my man's head. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Bro, get out of here. You know what the play is. Stop.
Now a give, right side. Tucker.
That shit was every time you run that play, it's been on 3rd down. Every time it's been a touchdown or a big play.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Falling for it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Oh, you about to score here. Quit playing. This game over. I can't stop the fucking crossing route. My defense is too bad for that.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. It's second and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
And then I dropped the easiest interception, dog. And then another injury, bro. Come on, man. What do I gotta do?
That's just his second incompletion.
Man, that's ass.
If he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Carr now on third and goal. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make
but I had the interception in the end zone too after that they held from me, so fuck that. Man.
That will extend their lead even further.
Oh no, I seen the run. I know what you're talking about. You definitely had the touchdown. I literally I feel like nothing's happening. Like I just had an interception drop that could have turned the entire game around. Like you walk away with no points there and I get a touchdown, it's fucking 38-30, you know, like can't do shit when my man, I can't get the quick turnover or the quick stop I need. Especially, like, if I know what's happening, like, I'm like, oh, okay, Olave, across the middle. All right, cool, still catches it. Like, all right, then.
Never really got back on track, and these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Defense is
I mean, don't help that I've thrown fucking 3 interceptions.
And you know what offenses want?
So that makes sense at least.
But they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Richardson now on second down. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. First and 10, Taylor now.
Oh, man, I'm about to say, come on, dog. Give me something.
And just shy of the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's going to get this down near the 30.
Bro, I seem to always fumble in bad spots. Like, seems to always happen. Let's see how we fuck this up.
Richardson. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
What the fuck?
What
a weird animation.
16-yard line.
Yeah, right? That was terrible.
Here for first and 10. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, fuck you, Richardson, dog. Come on.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine
you can put that even relatively on the numbers and that's a touchdown.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Second and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Richardson going to shift things up. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Taylor. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Richardson looking to throw this. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Moss is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
I didn't even realize my mic
for
was
their
muted.
next drive, the New Orleans offense. Things were looking really good at half, Charles, but the story has changed, and they just sat this offense on the sideline watching another touchdown go in the wrong direction.
Bro.
They're really getting blitzed in the second half.
And the pressure is
There's 4
really
dudes
on
over
because
there.
they need a
Come
big-time
on.
drive
Like,
to
y'all
calm
can't get
things
that,
down.
man.
Well, as you mentioned, things have really gone in the wrong direction. The momentum's on the other side of the ball. Their offense has now given their defense a lot of confidence. You know they're going to get after them here.
Now Carr throwing on second down.
Why are you letting this man get those, dog? Like, fuck. Sitting right in front of it.
3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds
I
right
don't
at the
understand what
40.
hard flat means.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Come on, it's Derek Carr, dog. Oh my God.
Strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
But like, that's the shit I can't get. Man, like,
Sacks despite playing in only 12
what the
games.
fuck? What are you
Let's get
doing?
this guy out there for a full 17. I'm pretty sure he can deliver well more than that.
Man, I was so deflating because literally got hit. Like, Carr is nothing close to a mobile quarterback.
Game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Bro, it's a little too late for anything like that.
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 18. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Richardson to throw it. And that's complete to McKenzie. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Here comes second down. Richardson. Pass complete to Taylor. And that will get him another first down, but the clock certainly working against him. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now Richardson. They'll get this off to Taylor. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense.
Because nobody else is doing anything. Olave doing everything because no one can cover the man, I guess.
Defense have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Yeah, my whole defense is just...
You get into these 2-minute
Yeah, no, he did good. He wasn't needed. Like, Olave did everything.
They've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And this is caught.
A little too late, though. A little too late.
Maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
Like I said, little too. I'm glad it's relatively respectable, but you get down to a 21-0 hole, it's a little too tough. Yeah, but missing interceptions and not getting the points is always the killer.
And this is going to be recovered by
yeah, good game, man.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.